Teresa Weatherspoon's exit from the Chicago Sky has shocked the WNBA world. After just one season, the team decided to part ways with her, leaving many fans and players devastated. But was this decision really about the team's performance, or is there more at play here? With a 13-27 record, Weatherspoon faced significant challenges, including key injuries and a late-season collapse. However, despite these struggles, she earned the respect of her players, especially Angel Reese, who took to social media to express her heartbreak over the firing. Weatherspoon's departure has raised eyebrows, not just because of the team's record, but because of the deep connection she built with her players in such a short time. Reese's emotional tribute, where she highlighted how Weatherspoon believed in her when no one else did, paints a picture of a coach who was more than just a strategist. She was a mentor and a leader. "You didn't deserve this," Reese wrote, reflecting the sentiment of many fans who were equally stunned by the decision. The Chicago Sky's decision to move forward without Teresa Weatherspoon has left many wondering what's next for her career. Will she return to the WNBA in a different role? Or will she take her talents elsewhere? One thing is certain, Weatherspoon's impact on the WNBA and her players is undeniable, and this chapter in her career is far from over. Keep watching to find out how Teresa Weatherspoon plans to bounce back from this setback and what might be in store for her next. The sudden firing of Teresa Weatherspoon as the head coach of the Chicago Sky in 2024 caught many fans and analysts off guard. After just one season, the decision left many wondering why the organization had made such a bold move. Weatherspoon's hiring was seen as a new beginning for the Chicago Sky, with hopes that her leadership would turn the team into a strong contender in the WNBA. However, things didn't go as planned, and after a turbulent season filled with injuries and a late collapse, her tenure was cut short. Weatherspoon took over the team during a challenging time. The Sky were struggling with post-Olympic fatigue, and key players, including star forward Angel Reese, were sidelined due to injury. Despite her best efforts, Weatherspoon's team managed a 13-27 record, far from the winning record fans had hoped for. By the end of the season, the Chicago Sky were out of playoff contention, and the final 13-run post-Olympics seemed to seal Weatherspoon's fate. Yet her firing wasn't just about the numbers. Teresa Weatherspoon had a close bond with her players, especially Angel Reese, who took to social media to express her heartbreak over the decision. Reese said, "I came to Chicago because of you," emphasizing the deep connection they had formed. The emotional response from both fans and players showed just how much Teresa Weatherspoon WNBA meant to those she coached. But why did the Chicago Sky management pull the plug on Weatherspoon after just one season? Some speculate it was due to internal team dynamics, while others believe that Weatherspoon simply didn't have enough time to fully implement her vision. Whatever the reason, her departure has left a void not only for the Chicago Sky, but for the WNBA as a whole. If you think this is crazy, you won't believe what we are about to tell you next about Teresa Weatherspoon's net worth. Despite the ups and downs, her financial standing has remained strong, and we're about to dive into the numbers that keep her on top. Teresa Weatherspoon has had an impressive career that has spanned decades, and with that has come considerable financial success. While she may not have earned the multi-million-dollar contracts seen in today's sports world, Teresa Weatherspoon's net worth is still a testament to her hard work and savvy financial decisions. Estimated to be between $1 million and $5 million, her wealth is a combination of her WNBA earnings, coaching contracts, and endorsement deals. During her playing days, Teresa Weatherspoon was one of the stars who helped elevate the visibility of the WNBA. She was a 5-time All-Star, a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, and made a name for herself as a fierce competitor on the court. Though WNBA salaries in the late 90s and early 2000s weren't nearly as high as they are today, Weatherspoon managed to build her wealth through smart endorsements and various business ventures. Endorsements played a key role in her financial stability. Weatherspoon signed deals with athletic brands that aligned with her values and persona. Although the exact terms of these deals remain private, it's known that these partnerships help supplement her WNBA income. Plus, with her high-profile role as a coach later in her career, she continued to earn lucrative coaching contracts, which added significantly to her wealth. But where does Weatherspoon spend her money? While she's not known for extravagant splurges, She has invested in real estate and built a comfortable lifestyle for herself. We'll get into the specifics of Teresa Weatherspoon's houses later in the script, but for now, it's worth noting that Weatherspoon's investments have ensured that her financial future is secure. Beyond endorsements and coaching, Weatherspoon has also been involved in philanthropy, using her platform to give back to underserved communities. She's dedicated to helping young athletes achieve their dreams, and part of her wealth has been channeled into initiatives that uplift and support the next generation of basketball stars. Nobody knows this specific detail about Teresa Weatherspoon's lifestyle, but we're about to tell you. While her wealth might be impressive, her day-to-day life might surprise you in how grounded and modest it is. Let's explore what luxury means to Weatherspoon. When we talk about Teresa Weatherspoon lifestyle, it's important to recognize that she's not your typical flashy celebrity. Throughout her career and into her coaching years, Weatherspoon has remained grounded, opting for a simpler life while keeping her focus on her work. Unlike some athletes who showcase their wealth with flashy cars or luxury vacations, Weatherspoon has stayed true to her roots. Her clothing choices, for example, reflect her no-nonsense approach. She's often seen sporting comfortable, functional athletic wear, typically from brands she has partnerships with. She's more likely to be found in her trusted Nike or Adidas apparel than in high-fashion designer labels. Her off-court life showcases how she spends time giving back to the community rather than flaunting riches. Still, that's not to say that Teresa Weatherspoon doesn't enjoy the perks of success. She owns several properties, though none of them are over-the-top lavish estates you might associate with other sports figures. One of Teresa Weatherspoon's houses includes a comfortable, modern home in New Orleans, where she spent years working as an assistant coach for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's not a mansion by any means, but it's tastefully designed, with an emphasis on functionality and comfort, much like her personality. The house reportedly includes a home gym, which is fitting for someone as dedicated to fitness and health as Weatherspoon. In terms of hobbies, Teresa Weatherspoon's lifestyle also leans heavily toward basketball, even in her downtime. She's known to spend her free moments watching games, analyzing strategies, or coaching young athletes. Additionally, Weatherspoon enjoys fitness activities like cycling and running, ensuring she maintains the stamina and health needed to keep up with her demanding schedule. When it comes to cars, Weatherspoon is not one to flaunt luxury. She's been spotted driving practical vehicles that align with her down-to-earth persona. Unlike the more extravagant purchases of her peers, Teresa Weatherspoon values reliability and comfort in her vehicles, much like the way she lives her life. While she doesn't own exotic supercars, she does have a collection of well-maintained, efficient vehicles like the Toyota Highlander and Ford Explorer, cars that are perfect for her active and travel-heavy lifestyle. Vacations? You won't find Teresa Weatherspoon jetting off to private islands or luxury resorts. Instead, she's known to prefer spending her time in places where she can either continue her work or enjoy simple pleasures. While she occasionally visits beautiful locations like Hawaii or Miami for work-related events, these trips are more about engaging with fans and continuing her lifelong mission of growing women's basketball. She might also visit family in Texas, where she grew up and still holds close ties. Weatherspoon's lifestyle is reflective of someone who has found success but chooses to live with humility and focus on personal values rather than material wealth. Her investments in young athletes, her constant drive for excellence, and her down-to-earth demeanor make her lifestyle stand out, not for its luxury, but for its simplicity and dedication. If you think this is a simple lifestyle, wait until you hear about what truly drives her day-to-day. Teresa Weatherspoon has always been private about her personal life, keeping much of it out of the public eye. While fans have long been curious about her romantic relationships, Weatherspoon has maintained a level of secrecy that only adds to her mystique. Despite her fame, there's very little known about Teresa Weatherspoon's husband, or whether she's married at all. Over the years, rumors have circulated about her dating life, but she's never publicly confirmed any of these speculations. One of the closest relationships she's been linked to is with Zion Williamson, the NBA star she coached during her time with the New Orleans Pelicans. The two share a close bond, with Williamson describing Weatherspoon as a mentor and even calling her a big sister. While some media outlets have tried to suggest that there might be more to their relationship, both parties have made it clear that their connection is purely familial and professional. As for other romantic connections, there have been whispers linking Teresa Weatherspoon to various high-profile figures over the years. At one point, she was rumored to have dated Tyra Banks, the supermodel and media mogul. However, much like the rumors with Zion, neither Weatherspoon nor Banks ever confirmed this. Given how fiercely Weatherspoon guards her privacy, it's unlikely that she'll ever openly discuss her love life. Now let's talk about Teresa Weatherspoon kids. Despite her nurturing persona and close mentorship roles, Weatherspoon has never publicly mentioned having any children of her own. It's clear, though, that she has a maternal instinct when it comes to her players and the young athletes she mentors. For many, especially during her coaching career, she has acted as a guiding figure, almost like a second mother, helping them navigate both the pressures of professional sports and their personal challenges. It's clear that whether in her professional or personal life, Weatherspoon values loyalty, hard work, and staying true to herself. Nobody knows this specific detail about Teresa Weatherspoon's family, but we are about to tell you next. Her family background and early life have shaped her into the incredible figure she is today, and we're about to take you deeper into that story. The strong values of loyalty, dedication, and hard work that define Teresa Weatherspoon can be traced back to her upbringing in Pineland, Texas. Teresa Weatherspoon's family played an instrumental role in shaping the person she would become, both as a basketball player and as a mentor to others. Raised in a sports-loving household, Weatherspoon grew up in a tight-knit community where family values were paramount. Her father, Charles Weatherspoon, was a significant influence in her life. Charles, a former coach, introduced Teresa to basketball at an early age, recognizing her natural talent and passion for the sport. Under his guidance, Teresa honed her skills and developed the relentless work ethic that would eventually make her a star. Her father's influence extended beyond the court, as he taught her the importance of perseverance and integrity, lessons that she carries with her to this day. Teresa Weatherspoon's family wasn't just about basketball, though. Her mother, Rowena, instilled in her the values of humility and kindness, which helped keep her grounded throughout her journey. Growing up with siblings also helped Weatherspoon understand the value of teamwork and collaboration, two traits that have been key in both her playing and coaching career. She's spoken in interviews about the support her family has provided throughout her life, always keeping her connected to her roots no matter how far her career has taken her. Weatherspoon's family also played a significant role in keeping her focused during the tough moments of her career, particularly during her time with the Chicago Sky when she faced immense pressure as head coach. In interviews, she's mentioned how important it was to have her family's unwavering support as she navigated the challenges of professional basketball, from her days in the WNBA to her transition into coaching. Family values continue to play a huge role in how Weatherspoon approaches life and her relationships with others. She sees her players and mentees as part of her extended family, which explains the deep connections she forms with them. Players like Angel Reese, who have publicly expressed their admiration for her, highlight just how impactful Teresa Weatherspoon is as a figure in their lives. For Weatherspoon, it's not just about basketball, it's about nurturing the next generation, just as her family did for her. If you thought her family life was fascinating, wait until you hear what's next for Teresa Weatherspoon. Her journey is far from over, and there are some exciting things on the horizon that might just take her career in a whole new direction. Despite the recent challenges with her firing from the Chicago Sky, Teresa Weatherspoon isn't one to back down from a setback. Her next move is highly anticipated, and fans are eager to see what she'll do after this chapter of her career. While there's no official announcement yet, there's no doubt that Weatherspoon will continue to play an integral role in women's basketball, whether it's as a coach, mentor, or even in a new leadership position within the WNBA. One possibility for Teresa Weatherspoon could be a return to the WNBA, either with a different team or in a front office role. Given her experience and success both as a player and coach, she's in high demand in the world of basketball. Her ability to connect with players and foster a positive team culture makes her a valuable asset to any organization. In addition to coaching, Weatherspoon might also explore opportunities in broadcasting. With her wealth of knowledge about the game and her charismatic personality, she could easily transition into a career as a sports commentator or analyst. Many former players and coaches have found success in the broadcasting world, and Teresa Weatherspoon would bring a unique perspective to the coverage of women's basketball and sports in general. Another potential avenue for Weatherspoon is philanthropy. Throughout her career, she has always been passionate about giving back to the community, especially when it comes to supporting young athletes. She might decide to dedicate more time to charitable initiatives that provide opportunities for underprivileged youth to excel in sports. By using her platform and resources, she could make a significant impact off the court. In the meantime, fans can expect to see Weatherspoon continue to mentor the next generation of basketball players. Her connection with players like Angel Reese shows that she has a lasting influence on those she coaches, and it's likely that she'll continue to be involved in developing future WNBA stars. Even without an official coaching role, Weatherspoon's presence in the sport will be felt for years to come. What's next for Teresa Weatherspoon is anyone's guess, but one thing is for sure, she's not done making waves in the world of basketball. Whether it's through coaching, broadcasting, or philanthropy, her legacy is only going to grow. That's a wrap on Teresa Weatherspoon's incredible journey. From her rise in the WNBA to her influential coaching career, she continues to inspire both on and off the court. What do you think her next move will be? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Teresa Weatherspoon's lifestyle and story, don't forget to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications. We've got even more amazing athlete stories coming your way.